What's up, guys? It's Nightings here, and I'm back with another video. Today, I am going to be doing a sports-related video because finally, NFL is back tomorrow. NFL will kick off tomorrow. Well, that's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited. Kansas City Chiefs versus Houston Texans at Arrowhead Stadium. No fans because the whole darn pandemic thing going on, but still. Super Bowl LIV defending champs Kansas City Chiefs trying to, defend their title and get a second one this year. And, I'm going to talk about the Eagles' 53-man roster released a few days ago. So, I'm going to put my thoughts on that and the team captains and the injury. And also, I will preview, I will only do Eagles previews from here on out on all of our games, playoff games. But I'm just doing the kickoff one because I'm so excited. By the way, I might stream Eagles versus Washington football team on Sunday. I think I'll most likely do it because it's a Sunday, it's a holiday. I still have to get ready for school. It's at 6:30, so it's not too late. I stay up late anyways, but it's not too late, so I might stream it. We'll see. But let's just hop right into it, and I'm going to give my thoughts on the 53-man roster, injury report, and the Eagles captains. I got this from Philadelphia Eagles Twitter and PhiladelphiaEagles.com. All right. So, let's start it off. Okay, so for the quarterbacks, obviously, we're going to start Carson Wentz, and Jalen Hurts will be the backup under Carson Wentz because he was our second-round pick, all right? So, honestly, I was not happy with the pick at all. Well, first of all, when I saw the pick live, I was laughing because I just couldn't believe it. I really expected Denzel Mims to, come to Philly, but, of course, how he kind of screwed it up. But he rebounded after that, so that's fine. So, and also we have Nate Sudfeld on the depth chart for quarterback. All right, so that's the quarterback spot. I hope Wentz does great this season, by the way. He needs to earn a ring, and also he got injured and he didn't win MVP. So I'm rooting for him. I really hope he does great stuff this season. All right, moving on to the running backs. Corey Clement comes back to Philly, and Miles Sanders who we drafted in the previous draft, is back, and I'm really excited for Miles Sanders, our running back, because we also have Boston Scott, who Boston Scott did amazing last year as well with all the injuries. Miles Sanders, Boston Scott, really excited for them. Honestly, I think Miles Sanders is underrated in the league for running backs. So, I hope he has a breakout year on his second year as a Philadelphia Eagle. And so, I think the running backs are looking good. I don't really think or, worry about that area too much. I think we're solid on that. But I was going to say it in the injury portion of this segment. Yeah, he is injured. And we're just cursed with injuries. Like, we cannot get out of the injury bug, and it's so frustrating that we're like cursed with injuries, and we have like last year was a nightmare. Like, I was breaking down, man. Like it looked pretty bad, like the playoff picture. We were 5-7. We were 5-7, and we made that 4-game push, and we eliminated the Cowboys out of the playoffs. And because the Cowboys were really tough last season. It was a fight for Giants and Washington football team stunk. Well, they just stunk like they always do. So they were, out of the picture. I didn't really care about them. So, Cowboys and Eagles fought a lot for the division last year, but we won out in the end. So, Miles Sanders is injured. So, I forgot to check if you'll be able to, come back at week 1. I think it was probably either Jalen Reagor or Miles Sanders, because they said both of those, they were in practice and there was a limited practice. So I don't know. I don't really think he's gonna be available for week 1 though. So that really sucks. Let's move on to the wide receiver core. My favorite, JJ Arcega-Whiteside, wide receiver we picked in the draft last year. John Hightower, our draft pick from this year. Deshaun Jackson, D-Jax, my favorite NFL player and my favorite Philadelphia Eagle. I want his jersey number 10, but it's a little expensive at the time, so I can't get it. I'm getting an Eagles hoodie though, so that's nice. Getting some new merch. D-Jax, Alshon Jeffrey, who is injured. Jalen Reagor, our first round pick, and he is also injured. So yeah, that really sucks. First round pick and it's already injured. I mean, that's the Philadelphia Eagles for you right now. So yeah, I'm really excited for him too. He's a good deep threat, and Wentz likes to pass the ball deep. So I'm really looking forward to the deep passes into our game. I just want Carson Wentz to chuck it down the field for any one of these wide receivers to catch, and then I get a beautiful touchdown to see. So I'm really excited for the deep threat passes. So, yeah, well, that sucks. He's injured. Greg Ward and Kez Watkins. All right, Greg Ward last year, he helped out a lot with all of the injuries going on in the wide receiver core. I really respect him for that. I'm excited for what he will do this year. And Kez Watkins, who is also a pick in the draft, is in the wide receiver core too. This wide receiver core I'm going to be so excited about. It looks so stacked. Oh my god. Gonna be great things on week 1 Washington football team, y'all. Zach Ertz, Dallas Goedert, 2 starting tight ends, one of the best tight end duos in the league. Zach Ertz, great tight end. Dallas Goedert as well. So that's gonna be really fun to watch. Especially, there's a lot of debates between these 3 players, Kittle, Kelsey, Ertz, about the tight end debate. Ertz is good at blocking. All right, Kelsey, I would say, is more, how should I say, more receiving type of tight end, in my opinion. So, Ertz, Goddard, I think they'll do well blocking and receiving. Ertz, you remember the Giants game, not the season finale Giants game, the Monday Night Football Giants game. Giants could not find him anywhere. He kept getting wide open, and we won in overtime. So that's great. Offensive line, Jack Driscoll, Nate Herbig, Lane Johnson, finally, is gonna start for us. Jason Kelsey, brother of Travis. By the way, both Kelsey brothers have rings, so that's a cool family. He's gonna be our starting center. Jordan Mailata, Jason Peters, we are gonna start. Matt Pryor is apparently starting, so that's cool. And Isaac Seumalo. That's 23 players on offense. It's not looking too bad, y'all. I think we have a good chance of winning the division this year. Who knows? Defense and special teams. Defensive end, Jannard Avery. Derek Barnett, I think it was Brandon Graham. Okay, Derek Barnett, Brandon Graham, Vinny Curry, Josh Sweat, and Casey Toohill, who I believe we drafted. Defensive defensive tackle, Fletcher Cox, Javon Hargrave, who we got from the Pittsburgh Steelers, Malik Jackson, and Hassan Ridgeway. Linebacker, Sean Bradley, who we drafted, T.J. Edwards, Nathan Gary. Okay, Nathan Gary is starting. That's cool to know. I hope he does good this year. Duke Riley, Alex Singleton, and our draft pick, Devine Taylor. All right. Cornerbacks. Oh, this is the one. It's going to be exciting. Craig James. Okay, who is apparently a captain. I don't really agree with that, but, it is what it is. Cravon LeBlanc. All right, his corner. I did hear from somewhere he got released, but I did hear another account he's back. Avonte Maddox. Mikel Roby Coleman from the Rams. Wait for it. Guys, sorry about that. I'm back. Okay, so somebody came in, interrupted my introduction to this quarterback from the Lions. You heard it, folks. Darius, big play Slay. You heard it here, folks. Darius Slay is gonna have a great year with the Eagles. I can already feel it. I am so happy we got one of the best. Well, there are a lot of other good corners out there, but you know what? Darius Slay is a good corner. I don't really know how to. I'm not really good at ranking players in the league. I don't know where I rank them like for the entire league. But you know what? I can all agree. I can agree on this. He's a good corner. Okay, Nikel Roby-Coleman, Darius Slay gonna feast. All right, I'm just gonna say that. Here for safeties, Marcus Epps, Rudy Ford, Rodney McLeod. All right, McLeod is back. Jalen Mills. Excited for Jalen Mills this year. Will Parks, who I believe, yes, we did not. We got him from free agency. Don't really remember where we got him, like which team he was previously, but that's fine. Kayvon Wallace, who I believe is a steal from the draft. I'm gonna be really excited for Kayvon Wallace. He's starting. And for our special teams, Jake Elliott, if you remember the 60-ish yarder kick against the Giants. I think that's a good idea to put Jake Elliott as starting kicker. Cameron Johnston's our punter, and Rick Lovato is going to be our long snapper. So that's 30 players total, and that is our 53-man roster. I think we're not looking too bad at all. I think we're looking good, even great. Honestly, I think this is a really good squad. Like offense, deep threats for Wentz to throw to. Finally, wide receivers to throw to. If we can just stay healthy. Literally just stay healthy. That's the only thing. Stay healthy. And actually drop. I mean, not actually drop. Oh my god. I can't speak English today. And actually catch the balls Wentz is throwing. Then we'll be alright on offense, okay? We'll be absolutely fine. Okay? So, just a message to the wide receiver core. Please don't be like Aguilar. I've had enough of him already. Okay, and again, as I said, a lot of deep threats, a lot of speed I see in the wide receiver core. So, yeah, all right, Wentz and the wide receiver core are going to have a healthy relationship, and I hope they're actually physically healthy. Okay, same for the tight ends. Offensive line, though, I am really worried about, actually. Like, especially Brandon Brooks' injury, which, kind of got me mad. Like, we have a curse, man. Like, we must have sold our soul after the Super Bowl 52 win, So I'm worried about, but still, Carson Wentz is good at, getting away and trying to improvise for a play, like Deshaun Watson. So, I hope Wentz is going to be running for his life, though. Yeah, I saw a comment on that on the Eagles video. I'm worried about the offensive line. I hope they do good. I'm praying they do good on the 13th. But again, it's the Washington football team we're talking about. I get it. They got Chase Young. He's a rookie. Okay. So, and defense, I think it's looking pretty solid too, especially at cornerbacks and safeties. I'm excited for that area. And also the defensive line, because on our Super Bowl one, we had a dominant defensive line. Just trying to say, So yeah, I hope they do good too. I want to see Haskins get picked off and sacked a lot in the upcoming game. All right. So that's all I gotta say for the 53-man roster. Let's go to the team captains. Obviously, Carson Wentz is going to be a team captain. Jason Kelce, the center, is going to be a team captain. All right, Jason Kelce. And let's see here. Left tackle Jason Peters is also going to be a captain. So that is the offensive captains for the Philadelphia Eagles. So, center, Jason Kelce. So, 2 offensive linemen, basically. And, of course, the quarterback. You got to have the quarterback as the team captain. Because I mean, yeah, he leads the whole squad. He's the signal caller, and if you don't have the quarterback as the team captain, the team is serious. The team management is seriously messed up. Like, we gotta have the quarterback as team captain, you know. Defense: Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, and safety Rodney McLeod. I see 2 defensive linemen. Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, absolutely love them, especially Fletcher Cox. Like, dude's a beast. All right, beast on defensive line. All right, what I want you to do, just sack and chase over Haskins, man. Like, the O-line for Washington isn't too good. I expect a ton of sacks to Haskins. All right, so you make sure you do that, Mr. Fletcher Cox. All right, and I mean, come on. I already know he's gonna get at least 2 to 3 sacks already because offensive line for Washington sucks. All right. So, anyways, let's go over to the special teams before I get too cocky in the Washington football team. Duke Riley, Craig James. All right, for special teams is going to be. Oh, now that I see it, Craig James is a special teams captain. I see. I said I'd only agree with that because I wanted room for other players. Oh, okay. All right. Well, then he deserves it then. Duke Riley and Craig James, special teams. Okay. Now let's go to our injury report. Oh, yeah. As of September 9th, Wednesday, defensive tackle Javon Hargrave from the Pittsburgh Steelers did not participate in practice. He has a hamstring or pectoral injury. Alshon Jeffrey, wide receiver, has a foot injury. Did not participate. So Alshon Jeffrey kind of bites the dust for a bit. Well, that's already a hit to our wide receiver core. Defensive end Derek Barnett, hamstring. He did have some practice time. Tackle Lane Johnson. As I said, I'm really worried about the offensive line. So that's gonna suck against Washington. So yeah, but here, like, a lot of things lead to another. If Wentz is running for his life, there's a possibility like something bad will happen. So again, I really hope we can heal quickly enough before we get to the real serious opponents. Running back Miles Sanders, shoulder, had some practice time though. Hit to our running back core. Miles Sanders is really good. Yeah, again, I really want him to start on the 13th, so I hope he does. Wide receiver Jalen Reagor, our first round pick, hamstring injury. However, from a Philly 500 video, Philly 500 himself said, he looked healthy and he played a little bit in training camp. Well, he said he looked healthy in practice. He's probably gonna have to sit out for a few weeks, which really sucks. Like, it's good that we have a ton of good wide receivers on backup, like Hightower, Watkins. You know what I mean? All of them rookies, but hey, if there's wide receivers that are backing up for about that cut, I kind of messed up a bit. So yeah, as long as we have other wide receivers that can at least catch the ball, go upfield, I'm happy. I'm not really happy right now because Jalen Reagor is out. I really love for him to start week 1, but hey, as long as we have other good backups, okay, then it'll be fine. Okay, I'm just worried about the offensive line. That is. So let's go on to topic 2 preview. Kansas City Chiefs versus the Houston Texans. NFL kickoff tomorrow. Alright, this will be my preview and prediction for it. Okay, by the way, on my predictions, I won't be doing any points because I suck at predicting points. Alright, so let's do it. The previous matchup for them, the latest one, is the 2019 divisional round. Kansas City beats Houston. Houston, you know the story, but won their AFC championship. Bam, Super Bowl champions. Okay, and by the way, Houston 24-0. They had a lead, and then they just choked it because Bill O'Brien is an idiot. I'm just gonna say that Bill O'Brien is an idiot. Okay, so let's look at KC first. Obviously, quarterback Patrick Mahomes, has a cannon of an arm. Like, he can chuck the football. Like, like I saw a video where he was on his knee and he like chucked a 60, 65, maybe even 70 yarder. And I went out of the stadium. Like, that's some serious arm strength. Like I myself have like a noodle of an arm. Like I can't throw it. I can't chuck it as well. No, I can barely throw, I don't know, 5 yards. I'm not sure. My arm sucks. And yeah, I guess I'm more. I guess I'm not a quarterback fan, because quarterbacks normally have really good arms, and I can barely throw it like 5 yards. So imagine that. He makes it look easy. It's hard as heck. Like, respect to Mahomes, man. A really deep, like, that's why they call his arm a cannon. He can just shoot it up. So yeah, deep arm. He was 2019 MVP. On his MVP season, he had 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns. Really good stats. He is the Super Bowl LIV champion and most valuable player. I think it should have went to Damian Williams, because Mahomes did throw 2 picks in that game, and also had the worst QB rating of a Super Bowl MVP. The other might have been Terry Bradshaw. I'm not sure. So let's look at the offense here, like the wide receivers, and especially tight end Jason Kelce. Travis Kelce, got mixed up. So Tyreek Hill, McCole Hardman, and Sammy Watkins, the Legion of Zoom, they called it in the Super Bowl introductions. I watched them. The Legion of Zoom, and they're not lying. Tyreek Hill is a cheetah. I'm serious. He is a cheetah. He can go fast. Like, he has really, really good speed. Like, he can just fly past defenders just like that, especially on the wide open play. In the Super Bowl, I thought the 49ers were gonna win. I'm sorry, Chiefs fans. And when I saw that play, I was just, wow. Like, I was man. Like, it was the first Super Bowl I watched, because I got into football late. And you know what? I was wrong on my prediction. I'm really wrong on predictions, honestly. So, yeah, don't take my word for it on this prediction. That's why I'm not going into a pick'em tournament. I suck. So, yeah, Legion of Zoom, and as well as Kelce, one of the best tight ends in the league. Receiving wise, maybe blocking wise, I think Kittle, is better on that area. So, so huge deep threats from Mahomes' arm is what I wrote. And I mean, I'm not lying. With Mahomes' cannon of an arm and the deep threats, that's just a raucous offense in general. Like, that's scary offense to really defend, and that's why I think Houston will have some trouble with that. I think they'll have a lot of trouble with that, especially because of their passing defense. It's not that good. Damian Williams opted out, and I haven't checked if Clyde Edwards-Helaire is the starter, but if he is, it's all up to him. Chiefs first-round pick, and again, David Williams opted out because of COVID-19. So yeah, he's gonna be a rookie. If he does play tomorrow, I'm gonna be watching the game. By the way, my brother has a class, but I'll just watch the kickoff on TV and then watch it somewhere else. Okay, so if he is on the game, I'll be excited for that. So on the defense, notably Frank Clark, Tyrann Mathieu, Daniel Sorensen, especially the Honey Badger, they call him, Tyrann Mathieu. Only won't stop from nothing against the Texans pass game, and the Texans pass game really hit hard when Bill O'Brien, again, who's an idiot, just shipped DeAndre Hopkins off to Arizona, and they got David Johnson in return. So I mean, that's not a good trade. Why would you just? I think Bill O'Brien and DeAndre had a feud of some sort. I don't know, just stupid trade. Like, I feel bad for Texans fans. Like, Bill O'Brien's just stopping them from progress, in my opinion. So, yeah, again, Texans hurting because Hopkins left. So, in the passing game. And Tyrann Mathieu also has Daniel Sorensen, another safety, to back him up. So, let's move on to Houston. So, Deshaun Watson, he's more of an improviser. If you remember the game the Texans game against the Raiders, you know that he got literally kicked in the eye and he still made the play. Like Texans offensive line was lacking last year. Watson was running for his life. That's honestly, I hope that doesn't happen to Wentz on week 1 in 4 days, counting this one. So, yeah, he does improvise. Won't have DeAndre this year, but the Texans got 2 more wide receivers from other teams. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of healing from DeAndre Hopkins. But DeAndre Hopkins himself, is really talented and athletic, and he made some great hands plays. Especially the one with the Dolphins where he made that a spectacular class. So he's got some hands, man. Like, still dumbfounded how the Texans could just drop him like that. But so they still have Will Fuller, Brandon Cooks from the Rams, and Randall Cobb for the Cowboys. Alright, Randall Cobb finds a new home in the other Texas team. He was a Dallas Cowboy, and now he's shipped off to the other Texas team, the Houston Texans. So I hope he does well, and I hope Brandon Cooks does too. Goff threw to Brandon Cooks a lot alongside Cooper Kupp with the Rams, so I hope Deshaun Watson makes great use of him too, to fill in that gap DeAndre left. Okay, and again, it will heal their wide receiver core a bit. Maybe they'll fully fill in the gap DeAndre made when he left, but you know what? We'll see tomorrow. Okay, so David Johnson from the Cardinals, a new addition. And there is the defense, J.J. Watt. I believe J.J. Watt is healthy. Yeah, I've heard he's healthy, and he's back. So that's a good sign to see. He came late into the wild card round. I mean, I think he's at the start of wild card round. Yeah, he just came late into the season. So yeah, and the passing defense generally is not really that good in my opinion. So they're going to have a lot of trouble. And guys, so I'm done with, key players for this game. Well, in my opinion. Like, the important players, like, the wide receivers filling the gap for Hopkins, Deshaun Watson and Mahomes, like, similarities in playing styles and all that. So now I'm going to move on to my pick'ems. Okay, first, for KC Houston, I think KC's going to win. Again, no points. So I'm not good at it. So Chiefs are going to win this one, I think. I don't think Houston really... Like, will it be a blowout? Like, maybe kind of. Like, maybe a 17-point differential or something like that. Okay, so not really a blowout, but not... the Chiefs are going to be kind of dominant in this game. That's my opinion. Okay. Eagles at Washington football team. I think Eagles are gonna win. I know I'm biased as an Eagles fan, but still, I think we got this, man. Washington football team, a really bad team, So I'm sorry. That's the truth. I gotta say the truth, okay? So I think we're just gonna win week 1 against the Washington football team. Okay, so. Again, you can call me out that I'm biased, but it's true. Washington's not that good. So, Jets at the Buffalo Bills at, I believe, New Era Field. Yeah, it's named after that hat company, New Era, that's settled in Buffalo. So that's pretty cool. I think the Bills will win this one. Bills, I think, are the better team. They got Stephon Diggs from the Vikings. So that's going to be nice to see, Josh Allen passing to Stephon Diggs. And, yeah, I just think the Bills are the overall better team in this one. All right, let's go to the Packers and the Vikings. I think it's going to be a very close and great game between these NFC North rivals. I think the Vikings are going to win this one in a close one. The Packers were the worst 13-3 team I've ever seen. And, they were getting dominated at the NFC Championship by the Niners. I was actually at a bowling place, and we scheduled to go to the bowling place at Sunday, and I literally, like, this is so stupid. Like, I literally forgot that the AFC Championship game and the NFC Championship game were going on. And there were a few Chiefs fans because, they already won the AFC Championship. So they were already in the Super Bowl. So I was watching Niners and Packers. I was watching the Niners stomping the Packers by the running back Raheem Mostert. Like, I just saw a touchdown by Raheem Mostert that night at the bowling place. So, that's cool. So Packers, worst 13-3 team. They digressed a bit. Like, Jordan Love in the first round. I know I'm the one to talk because, we got Jalen Hurts with Jordan Love in the first round. They needed a wide receiver just like us. And, they were just overrated last year. And also, in my opinion, I think the Lions call was just BS. The Monday night Lions-Packers game at Lambeau, that was BS. So, they should have been 12-4. So, the worst 13-3 team I've ever seen. So, I think Vikings have got this one. Raiders at Panthers. I think Raiders win. Honestly, Panthers are looking at a really bleak future with Teddy Bridgewater. So, there's McCaffrey, but, McCaffrey's carrying the team. I don't think the Panthers are going to win this one. Again, they're going to have a very bleak future this season. So, Seahawks at Falcons. I've seen a lot of Seahawks Falcons collabs that are going to happen at the 13th. Norbcam versus Slitta. I'm watching that around, and I'm excited for both of them. Have the collab. And, yep. So, Seahawks and Falcons. I think Seahawks win. Being the road team, overall, honestly, Falcons are not really, that bad, really, this season. Again, they're getting there. They're a little, they're kind of a sleeper team in the NFC, They're not looking too bad right now. I don't think it'll be a full-fledged blowout, though. Not really a close game either. Maybe 14-point differential. I don't know. Again, I'm really bad with points. So, I don't know. I don't think the Falcons are going to be awful or bad this season. I think they're going to be okay. Seahawks and Falcons. We're going to move on to the Colts and Jaguars. I think the Colts definitely win. I think Jaguars are going to be the worst teams this season. Like, I did a prediction by myself for the NFL season. I predicted Jaguars going 0-16 or 2-14. I picked 0-16 first. I know it's really, really far-fetched that they would go 0-16, but hey, that's what I thought of. Okay. So now we have this recording's getting too long, so I have to rush through this. Bears and Lions. I think the Bears win. Some people are saying Lions. I just think the Bears are gonna win. But Lions, they had a close game against the Bears at Thanksgiving night. So we'll see. Browns and Ravens. I think Ravens win easily. Browns disappointed a lot of people last season, and Ravens just dominated last season. I still think they're gonna dominate again. Ravens, Lamar Jackson, got Hollywood Brown. And, our Earl Thomas has been released, so, they don't have Earl Thomas anymore. He did cause issues off the field, though. So, we're going on to the Dolphins and Patriots. I think Patriots win with Cam Newton. So, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be a blowout I don't think they're going to blow out the Dolphins at all, so I just think the Patriots are going to win this one. They're the better team. Because, you know what, I was kind of skeptical of how they do, but then they got Cam Newton and, opinion kind of changed. So, we'll see. Chargers and Bengals, I think Chargers are going to win. The Bengals, some Bengals fans think Joe Burrow is going to solve all of their problems. Even solve problems not related to football. Like, Joe Burrow is going to fix, world hunger. Oh, wow, Joe Burrow is so magical. That's what some Bengals fans are thinking. And you know what? I disagree. He is going to get eaten up by a lot of defensive lines. Like, they play Pittsburgh twice a year, and Pittsburgh's defensive line is scary, like terrifying. We have to face them this year. That's terrifying. I'm getting nightmares now. Yeah, so even if they gave Javon Hargrave to us, still terrifying. Like Cameron Hayward, TJ Watt. I feel bad for him. He's gonna get lit up. So, I don't think the Bengals really have it in them this year. I don't think everything's gonna get fixed. Well, I mean, obviously that doesn't happen with a lot of first pick teams, anyways. So you know what? I don't think the Bengals are gonna win this one. Cardinals at 49ers. I'm gonna pick a 49ers win, defending NFC champ. But I think Arizona is gonna be a good team this year. I think they're gonna be very fun to watch. Buccaneers at Saints. This is gonna be, in my opinion, one of the best Week 1 game on the 2020 season. Week 1. Like, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun matchup. Obviously everybody knows the news. Buccaneers get 6-time Super Bowl ring, Tom Brady, and they also have Gronkowski. And they also have Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, that wide receiver core, and Fournette from the Jags. And the Ndamukong Suh on the defense, who honestly, whenever I hear of him, I always think of the dirty plays he makes. Because sometimes he's a dirty player, honestly. Not as bad as Vontaze Burfict, though. Absolutely hate Vontaze Burfict. He's so dirty. Okay. Bucks at Saints. Tom Brady versus Drew Brees. Mike Evans, Chris Godwin against can't guard Michael Thomas. That's going to be awesome. I think Saints edge it out in a close one, honestly. I don't think the Bucks are really ready just yet. Sorry, Slitta. I think, Slitta said that he wants the Saints to win because he wanted to prove all the Bucks, some of the loyal Bucks fans and the Bucks bandwagons especially, that, they're not automatically a super team. So, I don't think Bucks will win this one. But, they still have 15 more weeks after that, so we'll see. Cowboys at Rams. Sadly, I think the Cowboys are going to win this one. Honestly, they lit up the Rams last year. And also, Rams are pretty much have issues with the cap. They had to release Gurley, and I think Rams are going to have a bleak future after this season and this season. That's just my opinion. I don't think it's going to be pretty for the Rams on these upcoming seasons. So I think Cowboys are going to win at the new LA Rams, LA Chargers Stadium. Okay, let's go to the Steelers at Giants. I think Steelers are going to win. Again, with that awesome defensive line, terrifying defensive line. Big Ben Roethlisberger is back. So, Big Ben's back. No more Mason Rudolph or Delvin Hodges, the Duck. So, all right. I think Steelers are the way better team on this matchup. I don't think Giants will win. Again, I may be biased, but again, I'm speaking the truth. Giants are not good, especially with Danny fumbles. Okay. So Titans and Broncos. Broncos are set to be a really good team this year. They have Melvin Gordon, Drew Lock, who was a starter after Joe Flacco got injured, and they also have Philip Lindsay to back up Melvin Gordon too. So that's really good running back core. So I think the Titans edge it out ever so slightly, because I think Titans, funnily enough, they went 9-7 3 straight years. I just think they're gonna win the division this year. That's just my take on it. I know it's a pretty hot take, a little controversial, but I think when I say a little controversial, like, a lot of people probably disagree with me. Like, they'll probably say, oh no, the Texans or Colts are gonna win it. I think Titans have the set pieces to, win the division this year. That's just my opinion. So Titans win and edge it out a little bit on the Broncos, and that will be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. Please comment for feedback. Please subscribe. turn on the bell for notifications, so you don't miss out on another video. This is your friend Nightinks signing out.